Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. I'm going to do a little bit of an introduction. If you aren't interested, then just please skip ahead. That fast forward button works amazing. So I have, as you know, I collect vintage cards of all sorts, not just tarot, of gypsy cards and whatnot. And this Le Petit Cartomancien by the Grimaud in France is normally just in French. Je bon adventure, so the good adventure, and fortune telling cards. Now, to find these in English, they were published in 1969 in English, and it was called The Concise Fortune Teller, Fortune Telling Cards, 36 cards with explanatory booklet. And they're very difficult to find, and they're very expensive. And look what I found, a sealed deck. A sealed deck. It's so old, the glue is kind of coming apart, but I don't dare open them. The box is in still really good shape. Yes, they're genuine. They're not a replica. And they're guaranteed genuine, never opened. You got to, if you're interested in collecting these, you have to watch eBay almost every day because somebody's cleaning out grandma's attic and finding them there or something. But the box is in excellent shape, and the little book is, the little white book is here, and it's all in English. And so I am just wanted to show you my new find. I will not be opening these up. These are an investment, and I'll just hang on to these. I will not be opening these up and playing with them. What I might do is get the French deck, the French Le Petit, and do that. But I don't know. It's based on Lenormand, so I'm not quite sure that I actually need to do that. But I wanted to also show you one of my decks in my collection. And last I checked, this deck was going for over 300 US. And it is the Marseille Oracle cards, traditional French divining handed down through the people. And it is a little bit different than the other Oracle or Gypsy decks. Like, look, here's a watering can. And it means constancy. Like, what? It has a number on it. And here's a candle in a hurricane lamp, inspiration. It comes in the different languages and whatnot. And it was so funny. I was really using these a lot. Look at like the anchor friendship, deceit knife. I was using them till I saw how much they were worth. And I've had them this whole time. I bought them new. I think back in these are Lo Scarbo Torino, made in the EU. So these aren't that particularly old. There's very rare. So if you're interested in collecting cards like I am, I collect them for fun and entertainment purposes, but I also collect them as an investment. So these two, and I've got another couple of them. Like, I'm going to put the Prague ones that I haven't connected with. I'm going to put them away, and because Baba Studios, they also closed down a run and they never make any more. So I'm going to just tuck those away, and who knows, maybe my grandchildren someday will make a lot of money off of them. Anyways, let's get to our read. So I've got the Romantic Tarot on the tarot deck because a lot of you wanted me to do behind closed doors for Beatrice and Eugenie, and I kind of thought that's actually probably a good idea. So I'm going to do that. But before we get going, the little book of wisdom for exquisite ladies and, of course, gentlemen. Wow. Well, there's one here that's ripped out. Interesting. So today, if you look deeply into the palm of your hand, you will see your parents and all generations of your ancestors. All of them are alive in this moment. Each is present in your body. You are the continuation of each of these people. By Thich Nhat Hanh. This is interesting because I just finished, the magazine is published, and there's a big article in the magazine about honoring your ancestors. So this is very, very interesting. That's amazing. Yeah, the magazine is published. If you are a subscriber, it'll be under your products tab. And if not, go to the community tab and there's a link in there how to get this month's edition. All right, so let's get started. Beatrice, behind closed doors for Beatrice and Edo. Beatrice and Edo. When cards jump out, only if they're facing up do I read them. Otherwise, I figure they just want to be mixed, a little different. Beatrice and Edo. Beatrice, behind closed doors. Tell us something that goes on behind closed doors, something we don't know. Something we don't know about Beatrice and Edo. Behind closed doors. This will be interesting because she's pregnant. Okay. Wow. Knight of Pentacles. Uh-oh. The 10 of Swords in reverse. Oh, I wonder if that's now she's finally pregnant. Ace of Swords in reverse. Ooh. Hanged Man in reverse. And the 8 of Wands in reverse. Guys, doesn't look very good. I'd love to see that Hanged Man upright because that's the pregnancy card. Is she going to lose the baby? Or has she lost it? Or perhaps this is discussed, like one reading I did, I was wondering if she had lost a baby. So maybe that is all on their mind. Wow, the World. Well, that's my pregnancy card. Baby inside look at that, the World on their shoulders. Temperance. I wonder if they had IVF. That's when we're talking pregnancy, temperance is you mix the sperm and egg outside the body. 8 of Pentacles. They worked on it. They're working together. I think this upper row here is their, how can I say it? Their anxiety about her carrying a child or losing the child. Wondering if I think they've been trying for a while for the second one. And remember, her and her mom and her sister went to New York to that it wasn't a fertility clinic. I think it was like it was something to do with female body parts. And I wonder if that was a cover for her to have the IVF there. Maybe they were the only ones who could guarantee absolute silence. I think they may have had IVF. 9 of Cups in reverse. And the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And the Knight of Cups in reverse. Wow, guys. You know, I've read that things aren't that great in that marriage. You have 7 of Pentacles in reverse. When are they coming up to 7 years together? And I have done readings that it's Wolfie's mom is creating problems for them. Even though, like, they look quite happy when Wolfie is with them and Wolfie seems very happy to be with her. That doesn't mean the mom isn't creating problems in the background. There's something going on here. 2 of Swords in reverse. Knight of Swords upright. 3 of Cups in reverse. 8 of Cups in reverse. 9 of Swords in reverse. I think they kind of went through a very difficult time. I'm not getting like they're, even though they seem happy and they seem like everything is all right, I think this third person in their marriage is honestly is causing them problems. And I don't mean that he's cheating on her. I mean, when you marry somebody who already has a child, in some respects, you marry the mother of or father of that child. They're always going to be in your life. Everything you do, you have to discuss with them. And going on a holiday, you have to get, there, at least here in Canada, if you're taking your child on a holiday, you have to have the permission of the other parent. So you always have that. No matter when that child gets married, there'll be, pictures and parents and everybody together. And I don't think it's going as well as they make it out to be. I think she's kind of creating problems. I think if they may have some kind of restraining order on her, like I'm thinking like almost like an NDA that, what Wolfie maybe tell him, oh, we did this, we did that. And I think she has some kind of restraining order on her that she's not allowed to repeat what Wolfie tells her. Because you don't want to put that on a kid. Don't tell your mom, or you don't want to put that on a kid. That's not fair to the kid. I've seen that happen, and it's really not fair to the kid. And so if Wolfie wants to tell his mom something that happened at a palace or something or another, he should be able to, and she should be the adult and not spread it. And I think there's something like that on her. I think there's some kind of NDA or some kind of restraining order about what she can talk about and what she can't. And that may be causing a bit of problems here. Wow, 4 of Wands in reverse. Queen of Swords upright. Page of Cups. And the Lovers in reverse. And the 6 of Wands upright. I think behind closed doors, there's not as all well in that relationship. I hate to say it. I honestly hate to say it because I think the persona they put on is that they're fine. And I actually remember when they got married, there was a psychic on YouTube. She's no longer on YouTube. And she said he is still having relations with the mother of his child. And she was one who said there's 3 in that marriage. I wonder, Well, there's the Ace of Wands, the Emperor, the 4 of Swords in reverse, and the Knight of Wands in reverse, and the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. I think that I hate to be the bearer of bad news, she might lose this baby. She might lose this baby. There might be something about succession here in some regards, because the 10 of Pentacles is in reverse. Now, the Queen of Swords can also be her mother, right? Her mother's a Libra. So that also could absolutely be her mother. Maybe her mother is going to be a big part. Maybe her mother is going to have a hard time. But we got the King of Pentacles. I don't think her and Charles get along well. Mind you, though, I did that thing. I don't think Charles and Andrew get along. Therefore, Charles and his children don't get along. I think there's something here the king has done that's upset her. So could be about her father. Her father would be the King of Cups. There's the Queen of Swords. There's her mom. We might hear some bad news about her mom, and that could be upsetting to her. Guys, this Four of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Wands in reverse, I'm not liking that for her pregnancy, and especially here the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. That's a loss. That's a loss. So I think there's some hard times coming up ahead for Beatrice and Ito. I'm not seeing any money problems, so that's interesting. I see that I'm pretty sure that Wolfie's mother creates some issues and some problems. I don't think they're terrible. They aren't the tower or anything. I think there's some worry about her mother. And there's some worry about her holding this pregnancy. But I think some of their problems were the pregnancy. I'm wondering now, I wonder when was she in New York with her mom? I wonder if she started like some kind of hormone. I know when you do IVF, you have to have lots of hormone pills and whatnot first, and to stimulate lots of eggs and whatnot. I wonder if she started it then and they all went so it wouldn't look like it was just her going. Or maybe that's back then she was checking why she couldn't get pregnant or why she was losing babies. Very interesting. Very interesting. Generally, overall, and I'm saying it generally overall, fire sign women, so Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, do have a hard time getting pregnant or have a hard time holding children, or they can be what some people call barren. See, the clock agrees with me. And it just has something to do with the fire. I don't know, fire in your belly. I don't know what it is. And just some of the people I know who are of those signs, that does hold true. And again, that's generally, if you have a lot of fire in your chart or you're a strong fire sign, you have a hard time carrying children. And I can see that in these cards for her. Wow, I wonder what's going to go on with Charles here. I wonder what he's blocking. I wonder what he's blocking her from doing, or maybe it just has to do with her dad. Maybe because we got that's the Ten of Pentacles, the extended family. All right, well, that's behind the scenes with Ito and Beatrice. Now I'm going to go on to Eugenie. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the magazine. The prices are going to go up in January, so these will be your last months that you get it for $6.99. Talk to you soon. See you online. Bye for now.